3 a.m., October 11th, 2007. Police pull over a car on the winding road to Cape Spear. Inside, a 47-year-old man with 3 teenagers, 2 16, 1 13. They had been drinking. The driver, Tony Humby, a man now accused of dozens of sexual offenses involving 11 youths. That traffic stop happened here on Blackhead Road, and we've reported on it several times now, as it was one of 10 investigations referenced in the untested documents police used to get search warrants in this case. But now 2 of the 3 teens in the car that night are speaking out. We can't show you their faces or use their voices because of publication bans, but these are their words.
Tony picked me and 2 of my friends up on Southside Road. He drove us up to Shea Heights. We drank beer and smoked marijuana. When we were about to leave Shea Heights to drive to Tony's house, the police pulled us over.
He said to say that we were family.
I do not believe they gave him a breathalyzer, but I am not certain.
No, I would never forget that. He was under the influence.
Looking back now, I believe the police should have taken steps to investigate why Tony was with 3 young teens in a vehicle in the middle of the night.
The 13-year-old was questioned by police days later. He said nothing happened. Humby refused to cooperate. What the teens didn't know then was that the RNC already knew Tony Humby. Less than a month earlier, another 16-year-old said he went to Humby's trailer on Hussey Drive, where a consensual encounter turned violent. He alleged Humby raped him as he faded in and out of consciousness. That 16-year-old went to hospital, where a rape kit was collected. He then gave a statement to the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. Humby was questioned at RNC headquarters and denied the allegations. He was told no charges would be laid. The passengers in Humby's car didn't know any of that.
I only learned in recent months that 3 weeks prior to the incident, Tony had been interviewed by police after being accused of raping a 16-year-old boy. I do not understand why the police appear to have taken no steps to investigate Tony that night.
Police arrested Tony Humby and his neighbor Bruce Escott last year. Together they faced dozens of charges, including sexual assault, sexual interference, forcible confinement, and more. Escott pleaded guilty late last month to 7 charges and will be sentenced in early 2025. Humby, facing 72 charges, has pleaded not guilty and is taking his case to trial in March. Those 2007 incidents are now a key part of the case against Tony Humby. Police went back to the rape complainant and laid a charge of sexual assault years after he first came forward. Humby is also charged with sexually assaulting the 13-year-old who was in the car that night. Now in his early 30s, the man says he plans to sue the RNC, saying they could have done more to prevent the alleged abuse from happening. The RNC is not commenting on this story, citing ongoing civil and criminal cases. Ryan Cooke, CBC News, St. John's.